Now you're done.
Got an applause.
All right, cool. So thanks, guys. We didn't make a presentation, so we're just going to use the READMEs for both of our repositories. So the first aspect of our project is a React Native mobile app, and it is pretty much, I don't know if anyone remembers, but our first project was this sort of janky website that allowed people to determine eligibility for WIC and CalFresh resources and find offices near them. So that was a great first start, but our vision for that was to really have it be completely mobile because as like the Pew study reports, most individuals who are low income only use their phone for internet access, and moreover to have an app, that's even easier for them. So what we did using JavaScript, ES6, React Redux, obviously native, styled components, and all of these great technologies is we made that vision a reality. And in order to track, you know, sort of who's using our app, what population needs our app the most, we also developed a website called Compass Analytics, and the mobile app communicates with analytics by way of Socket.io. And what this website does is we envision, okay, maybe you're a government agency, maybe you're a food bank, maybe you are something like Code for America, and your mission is to take a bottom-up approach to helping individuals get resources. Well, the best way to do that is to have data on those who are asking for those resources. And so what this website does is it collects, like our app is bilingual, so the language chosen, whether or not they initiated navigation to the offices, the zip codes that individuals are querying from, they can either allow permission or they can just give us their zip code, you'll see that. And then the last part of the analytics that it grasps is, what is it?
The office chosen.
Yeah, so
the
whether
office initially searched for on the map.
Yeah, so we can sort of see like, okay, where's, you know, so people wanted to know like, hey, I'm a food bank, should I employ more bilingual employees? Like, what's the data on that? They really, if they wanted to, if enough people were using this, they could look at the data. And it is open source, so this is something that we are really passionate about, so if anyone is also passionate, feel free to reach out.
Yeah, we found badges.
Yeah, we found badges.
Badges and badges.
Okay, so this was like our presentation. So this is, Kellen, you could do this part. So this is the admin dashboard. So the reason why there's not a sign up button is because this is sensitive information. The goal is that you would only have you know, a username and password if you've, you know, come to us and proven that you're chill. So,
How chill are they?
okay, so now these are the charts and stuff. So now you can go ahead and just, there you go, okay.
Could you try to speak into the microphone a little bit more?
Sure.
Or move it?
How about now? Okay. So what you see on the left is the, am I in the way? Because I can like get out of the way.
You are in the way.
Just go, all of you.
Okay, I'll just talk really loudly.
Yeah.
Well, you can just take the microphone out of the stand.
Yeah, you can also do that. You can hold the microphone.
You just pull it out and
Go with it.
speak into it.
Yeah.
Do
Okay.
you want to do that?
So, oh sure. Okay. So what you see on the left is the mobile app, which we're going to obviously demo for you right now. And then what you'll see on the right is the analytics are going to update in real time as I do this. So, does anyone want to see Spanish or English? Do you guys care if you can understand it?
Espanol.
We'll do Spanish.
I
Okay.
don't speak it, but
So
let's do it.
if you see, so Kellen, if you could actually be doing something. Okay. So you see.
Yeah, come on, Kellen.
So you see how this is for the Spanish. Right now it's at 48, and I'll do Spanish, and that
It's at 49.
now it's at 49.
Woo! Yeah.
So this is the onboarding portion. So this is the onboarding portion. So we just have a series of like a carousel of screens that tell you what you're going to see. And you'll see that each of these, when we get to the actual, the main page, each of these icons maps to a tab on the bottom. And so, well.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah, so you see we have the tab now on the bottom. And then So this is the resources page, and this is where you choose whether you want to find resources for WIC or CalFresh.
Oh, okay. And then here, where's my mouse? There we go. So here what you see on today's date, 3 people have searched for WIC. I'll go ahead and just do CalFresh. And that updates, obviously, for, oh, this is like a versioning thing. Okay.
That's the React Native Maps library. They had an issue with projects.
So I've allowed Expo to have my location. That's why I didn't say like, can we have your location? And because I've already done that. And because I have an iPhone, it caches it. It won't ask again.
Yeah, we can't turn it off.
So here,
Yeah, they always undo the cache.
here we have, you know, you can come here for CalFresh. You can also, we made it so that you could call the number, which does not come native with this. We also made it, so this is the part where, for navigation initiated, so say, you know, this person wants to go to this, they can click there, it will pop up in their native map on their phone. And as you saw, or maybe not.
And that's a web view within the app.
Yeah, that updated. We're done there. And then say now they want to know about WIC, they can change and the Google Maps will fetch for WIC. And same thing. They can also say like, I know I already allowed you to have my location, but I actually want to check for
Their sister.
yeah, their sister or their brother, so we'll do maybe like Santa Rosa zip code.
And it moved,
Yeah.
but we didn't see that.
Oh yeah, sorry. And then the zip codes down there, do you see how now there's 95404 and now it has 1 because I just queried for that zip code. Okay, so there's the map. You can also determine your eligibility for CalFresh.
Yeah, so this is also a web view, and this is what gave them all the idea for the app in the first place. It's just this website that Code for America built, where you can go and just figure out whether you're eligible for CalFresh. So we included that and tried to copy the style a little bit. And now Noel's going to go to our version of that for WIC.
Yeah, so I love Code for America because they did this with Get CalFresh, but I personally know that there's also a need for this for WIC, which is Women, Infant, and Children. It's CalFresh for babies and families who need assistance. So this is this is our version of the determine eligibility. That top line says pretty much it says number of people in your family. So that's wrong, right? There's red around that. So you should definitely put a number in there. So there's 2 of us. This just says monthly income including Social Security. So we'll say maybe $1,000 per month. And this just says, are you pregnant or do you have a child under the age of 5? I'll say yes. And it says, yay, you're probably eligible, go check. Maybe you want to check for someone else. You could do the thing again, but if they're not eligible, then it says you're not eligible, but there's probably still options, so go visit an office near you. And then it refreshes the form, and you can just continue to check for whatever you need. For version 2, well, what we're gonna do for Friday is we found an API that not only will help with the WIC portion, make it more robust, but we found an API that will give you, based on a zip code, all the grocery stores in that area that accept the WIC vouchers. So we really wanted to get that done this version, but this was a website, building a React website and a React Native mobile app with 2 people was a lot. So we were like, we'll get it in for Friday.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff.
A lot of issues along the way with this. We used Expo, which we probably would not do again, maybe. We had some dependency issues along the way. So I definitely spent probably 3 days fixing dependencies in order to get Jest or to get Enzyme to play with Expo. So and we also went through this test-driven sort of phase, but then we just kept breaking our tests.
But it is tested with Jest and Enzyme,
Yeah,
so that's cool.
We have 39 tests. Redux is tested, but we just need to do that for analytics, and we also wanted to type it to get some experience with type systems. and then document the code, JS doc,
Yeah.
for others.
And I think that's about it. Yeah, what Kellen already said. Challenges were just, there's only 24 hours in the day, but we can't fix that. But this was really fun, and it's been such a really beautiful experience to sort of bring this from this like weird Firebase website to a React Native mobile app with like a dashboard for analytics. So that was really, really cool.
And the dashboard was Michael's idea.
Yeah, the dashboard was Michael's idea.
Yeah, Michael.
Michael, yeah.
So thank you guys. You guys have any questions?
Just extra applause. Just applause, and then I do.
Anybody have any
few
questions? Did
you?
you? Over here, right here. Sorry.
Yeah.
Moving the wrong way.
So you guys are using Socket to sync the web app with the React Native.
Yeah, right.
Did you make it work with Redux, or is it?
We did, yeah. Those are being dispatched in Redux, or those are being, yeah. So
When or I guess you can go. I've talked a lot.
yeah, let me think about this. On the analytics page, when the component mounts, we set those listeners through the client library. So it's listening for 4 different events, and the server is whenever it mounts, it listens for like
The
an
connection.
initial emission, and that initial emission gives it the seeded data, and then from there it'll start listening for other updates. And I don't know if Redux was involved.
No, Redux is involved because we had dispatched it with the action of already when we chose the.
So when you get a push from the server, does it update the store?
Yeah, the
push
Redux.
is-
Okay, yeah, I
pushes
think
are
that's
in-
Yeah.
right. So
Are in Redux, I think.
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, you update the store when stuff comes
Yeah,
from
we
the
have,
server.
exactly.
Cool.
So like does all your
Yeah, that's-
action go through Socket, and before it goes to Reducer?
It goes. Oh, how did we do that? That was really hard. That was the hardest part, was getting the React Native client to communicate with the server and the client of our website. And I'm pretty sure, don't mark my words, you could definitely look at the repo, it's all there. I'm pretty sure we did do that based on when it dispatches the action of the event. So say, for example, on the click event of me choosing English in React Native, when I click that on press, it's gonna call a reduce, or it's gonna call an action, right? And that action is not only going to dispatch and update our state with whatever we need for the app, but it's also gonna dispatch the action of emitting that socket to our analytics page.
Yeah.
It was just the most streamlined way we could possibly think to do that.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here, and that's another reason we wanted to document it, so that we can like wrap our heads around it again.
And so if
Like,
anyone
in a
wants to
week.
contribute to it, they'd be able to hop right in and be
Yeah.
like, okay, this is how we're doing it.
Cool.
Yeah, Misha?
Yeah, what, you mentioned you want to add a type checker system?
Yeah,
Are
we're
you guys
gonna
thinking
use Flow. We're gonna use Flow.
Flow, okay,
Yeah.
not TypeScript?
No.
I vetoed that.
Why?
Because Flow is sort of easier. It's more
It's-
semantic.
Well, you can just change the file name to TypeScript.
There's a lot. Well, I mean, no. There's more that goes. But we definitely did our research, and
Yeah, and after doing that research, I was like, no.
so can't do that.
So we can't do that.
Yeah.
Robin?
Can I ask what you guys use to create the charts?
Yeah, we use this cool library called Recharts. So they just gave us those components, and we just fed it data.
It wraps React and D3, so it seemed compatible with the React website.
Yeah, so they're a little fidgety.
You mentioned issues with Expo, and I don't know if you said this, but it sounded like you said something about a native thing for the phone call. Is that built in? Is that from React Native, or did you ever have to write an iOS or Android component for that?
No, we used the. Oh, God.
They do have a linking ability,
Yeah.
so
It's like a link component.
the link component allows you to link to the
Oh, sure. Now I got it.
to the
Phone number.
native
So we didn't
functions,
do
yeah.
anything crazy there.
We should have figured it out.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah, it worked.
But,
Cool.
Yeah.
Any other questions? David, you look pensive.
I was curious that you guys found, was it ngrok or whatever it is?
Yeah.
Instead of serving up directly from localhost, you're serving up through their proxy.
From
There's a
localhost.
reason for that.
There's a, yeah, so we haven't deployed the dash. But also,
Yeah, I know.
Something requires an HTTPS connection.
WebSockets, if you're communicating from the client to the server, it will not communicate over HTTP. It has to be over HTTPS. And so we didn't want to spend last night at 3 a.m. setting up MLab to like get our site deployed. So we were like, oh, let's just put this through ngrok.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely, we're halfway through the app
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
But
All right.
Friday is 7 days away.
It's,
So.
it's a good halfway.
Yeah, very
Good
good.
halfway. Any other questions?
How can I get a user account?
How can you get a user account? That's
Well,
a good
that's-
question.
that's
You can
the
only sign up, or you can
Well-
only log in. We
Oh,
have
you
to
mean for the
log in.
analytics?
Right.
Yeah.
And that's only for administrators,
Only
right?
for administrators.
Only for
You're too
So you have
sketchy,
to, like,
Flavia.
contact your company and get it
Yeah.
shipped in? Okay.
Yeah, you have to go through like
Oh, and JSON Web Tokens was probably also the worst part of this.
so simple.
Yeah,
at the
it's
end.
so-
That account linking.
But so
oh, the
difficult.
Yeah.
pain.
Yeah.
But
So
overall,
useful.
it's so fun working with him.
All right, clap for them.